The first sweep of the playoffs. Canes versus Sens, done in 4, and really, it wasn't even close.
No.
From start to finish, I put here, the Sens never even had the lead. The whole series never had the lead.
Mm-hmm.
It was really just like a outclassing. The Canes stuck to their game plan the whole time. They really controlled the play, start to finish. Did it get chippy? Yes, it got very chippy, and we can get into some of the nasty plays through this series. But all in all, 4 games up, 4 games down. Canes are moving on, and Tkachuk really was a non-factor. I hate to say it because I love Tkachuk. It kills me. He had the fight. You know, we had our opinions on that fight to start the series. Stahl versus Tkachuk. Stahl wasn't backing down. He wasn't going to back down to Tkachuk. And it really set the tone of the whole series because it was aggression without follow-through. Follow-through. And ultimately, that just wasn't going to do it for a Canes team that has looked fantastic the last few seasons, hasn't made it over the hump, but this year I have them going pretty far.
Yeah.
I don't know about your opinion on it, but
I think I had them in the Eastern Conference Final against Montreal. I think I had them in the Stanley Cup Final. I think I had them beating Montreal in the Eastern Conference Final and going to the Cup Final. Yeah.
This is my pick. Canes are my pick to win it.
And I think I had the Canes.
You can look at my bracket.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to, but I'm saying
you're like,
if they win, I had it in the bracket.
I should have had it up. But no, I think I had this series going 6. I thought the Canes and the Senators matched up perfectly because I think they play very similar styles. It's just whenever you go 1 for 21 on the power play throughout a series, you're more than likely going to lose that series. And there were a lot of penalties. They went 1 for 9 yesterday. Mm-hmm. They had 2 5-on-3s.
Yeah.
And couldn't capitalize on it. Their only power play goal was last night or yesterday. And
really the reason it was a sweep, some of the games were close. Obviously, game 2 went to double overtime. Several of the games were just 1 or 2 score games. Yeah. And so the games were close. And honestly, the reason it's a sweep is because of Anderson.
Anderson
played really good.
Because it wasn't like a high shooting series, but the Senators had a lot of opportunities.
It really felt like we won't go into Colorado yet, but it kind of felt like Sens are more of a muck and grind kind of team, kind of like LA.
Yeah. And
Canes are more high skill transition, but also have great defense. And and obviously Anderson with a 926 average for the series really put them over the top to where you run into a hot goaltender, you run into a Canes team that's very sound, and not much you can do.
Yeah. But like you said at the beginning with Brady Tkachuk starting the series with the fight, he didn't really follow that up throughout the series. He didn't really do much. He had a couple moments where he kind of showed up, but throughout the series, not really. You didn't really see a whole lot of Tkachuk. You didn't see a whole lot of their big names at all.
What did you think about some of the plays? I know you we had touched on the Taylor Hall contact.
Yeah.
You thought there should have been suspension there, contact to the head behind the net. Was a play that looked pretty direct. He was trying to make contact with the head. And then, there was just some borderline plays. There was scrums where I forget who it was, but was holding one player and the other guy was uppercutting him.
Yeah.
And then the whole nasty hit by Tyler
Clevin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did you think of that hit?
It was dirty.
Do you think that's crossing a line even in the playoffs?
I think that's even in the playoffs, you shouldn't aim to injure another player. You just shouldn't do that. It's, I don't know. I think it's bad for the sport. I think it just tarnishes the reputation of hockey, because hockey is that sport where it's high contact, high intensity, but there is that line, and I think the best teams don't cross it. I really do. I think the best teams ride that line, but don't go over it because they respect the other team. You have to respect the other players. I don't know, like the hit by Tyler Hall, that's just unnecessary. All you have to do is just bring your hip in.
Taylor Hall, yeah.
And I don't know, like with that shoulder to the head, just bring your hip in. If you make contact to the head, like that happens sometimes, but show that it's unintentional. And then with the Tyler Clevin hit, like he left the ice. You don't see this penalty anymore, but spearing, like, I mean, that is a dirty, dirty hit. If you leave the ice, I mean, I don't know.
My impression was the Sens were looking to bully the Canes a little bit, looking to intimidate, which is part of playoff hockey. Yeah. You try to set the tone. Yeah. Didn't work. We're on to the next. Canes 4 in a row. Yep. And look fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they can do round 2 and see who they're matching up against. I think it'll be really good. I'm really excited.